so
times I thought we never make it. Now we on our way to greatness, and all I ever took was patience. I used to feel so devastated. At times I thought we never make it, but now we on our way to greatness, and all I ever took was patience. I put my pain in the cadence, turn my brain up a wavelength. Now we flowing and sailing, so just go with the feeling. Baby, soak up the vibe, let's throw some dope up, get high. We gon' blow smoke in the sky till we get. I used to feel so. So devastated. At times I thought we never make it, but now we on our way to greatness, and all that ever took was patience. Okay, just getting better each day, stacking that to the cheesecake. Look up to the Lord we pray, trying to be my best each day until I'm late the rest of we late. Yeah, to the time being we lit, hoping I don't let it get all in my head. I don't need the money just to say that I'm rich. Couple little honeys when they get in my. Told me when I had nothing, now they wanna fuck cause they see me stunting. Nigga came up off the hustling, living in the lab of lux and I'm feeling like the man. If you ain't on my chucks, then you wouldn't understand. On me, bodies over bins, on me, make it wanna dance. For me, probably leave a man, for me, standing in the stands, goddamn. She used the front way back, now she just a band. Yeah. I used to feel so devastated. At times I thought we never make it. Now we on our way to greatness, and all I ever took was patience. I used to feel so devastated. At times I thought we never make it, but now we on our way to greatness, and all that ever took was patience. I used to feel so. I used to feel so. At times I thought we, but now we on our way. And all I ever took was patience. sun come up. Ganja smoking, they got rum in me cup. Bad girls wind up on the dance floor. All the girls wind up on the dance floor.
Times I thought we never make it. Now we on our way to greatness. And all I ever took was patience.
I have no idea. I wrote this
Okay,
this
go.
thing half asleep, and I
All
haven't
right.
checked it since.
Ready?
so I hope-
Voice checks. Mike, go.
What's up?
Yo,
What's
sorry
up? What's
about that,
up?
guys.
What's up? What's up? How's it going, titties?
Aaron, go.
Penises, big, fat, hairy penises.
I'll wait
Okay,
for this
right
so I can
now.
monitor the audio real quick. Then we'll get
Oh,
started.
Alright.
you fixed our names too? Hell yeah.
All right, voice
Okay.
check 1, 2, 3.
What's up, dude?
All right, let's get this thing going.
Gotta mute this shit over here.
Dun,
Dude,
dun, dun.
Dude, now that I'm
Jesus,
looking
man, that
at
was a
this
shit
thing, it
show.
actually looks
Yo.
so
If I ever saw one.
ridiculous.
It's too official.
So let's explain what just happened here. Someone explain this while I'm.
So
Okay.
basically, Aaron
My
is
phone
way
died.
too poor
My
to.
phone
No, I'm kidding.
Dude, no, he's just terrible at like he won't recognize like any troubleshooting whatsoever. So he's like, my Skype won't work, and we're like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I don't know.
Bro, I
dude.
tried to fix it
Turn
last time. And then I
So,
That's
uninstalled
fair.
it. And I
so then we-
reinstalled it, and it did the same thing. So
So then we switched to his
it
phone.
literally wouldn't let me do anything.
And then Eric was like about to press the like gigantic start button on his desk for the stream, and as his finger was coming down, Aaron's like, "Wait, my phone died."
So then instead of
He just
instead of
disappeared, and I was like,
so
"What the
instead of
fuck?"
charging his phone in the wall like a regular person, this dude puts it into a PC and
Bro,
waits for
it
it
was-
to turn on.
It was
Yeah.
closer.
And it was taking
Relax.
forever.
You're just lazy.
Relax.
All right,
This
guys.
is-
All right.
Thanks for sticking
Everybody.
around. Appreciate you.
Eric,
I'm
get
gonna
the
go-
ball rolling.
yeah, I'm
Let's
gonna go
Dude,
ahead.
can we explain how we fucking match right now, dude? We look
Fuck
like
you
the Brady
guys.
Bunch.
How
All
we
right, I'm
do
gonna
it.
go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and read the intro. So shut the fuck up.
All right.
All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome to TBB TV. Today is TBB Tuesday, where we stream our conversations to you guys. Today, we decided to talk about our experience so far on Twitch, YouTube, and just content creation in general. Feel free to join in the comments or whatever platform you are watching or listening from. You can catch us on Twitch live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. If you miss the live stream, clips from the episode will be posted on the TBB TV YouTube page. If you want the full episode, check us out on iTunes in the podcast section. And if you want us to talk about a specific topic that interests you, tweet us at Basement Bros TV or join the Discord, preferably the Discord. All the links are down below. Let's get into it. So today's episode is going to be about sharing our experience in content creation with you guys. We think our perspective is good for the small creators because we ourselves are tiny. First, we're going to talk about content creation in 2018.
So, first things first, when you decide that this is something that you are interested in, the first thing you need to look at is, should you even try it? And I guess that's really more of an opinionated thing because, I mean, I got into it when I first started getting my PC, which was a little over a year ago, and I was getting familiar with what Twitch was, like what kind of things came with it, what were the benefits, what were the negatives to it. It from what I've learned and from what I've researched, Twitch is like the biggest it's ever been right now with all the games that are coming out, with all the new and upcoming. I guess I would call them artists because that's really what they are, but content creators. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitch, whether it's anything, more and more people are coming out with it right now. So I guess the question for you is, should you try it? Like, what are you thinking? Because there's definitely things that come into this. My biggest thing was, listen, I play video games for about 6 hours a day when I'm bored and not doing anything. So, might as well stream it. There's
Yep.
different things that can come with it. There's different perks. I mean, I know for me personally, I don't know if anybody else was this way, but like growing up, like I wasn't really a big going out person on the weekends. So what I did was I played Call of Duty, and I had a couple Call of Duty YouTubers that I would watch every single weekend and just catch up on their videos. It was like my personal life basically was just YouTube, and
Right.
Yeah, I think like you should really think. I don't know, like it's hard to like say like you should just try it, but like if you want to do it, like you 100% are like just been constantly thinking about it, then yeah, go for it. Because I mean,
Yeah.
why not? But like don't just hop on it because you think like you'll make money out of it.
Like if
or,
you don't
anything
have
like
a
that.
computer or you know what I mean, like all of the things that you need to be able to do it, then like yeah, you would
Don't just like
really,
quit your job.
yeah,
and be
yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be a
really,
fucking content creator.
really consider
Fuck
what you're
you."
doing like first, but like you know what I mean, because you're not gonna make anything off of it at the beginning at all for a really long time. So
Yeah,
Very
like a
long time.
really.
you need to
fucking,
bank
like,
off
a
of
really
that.
long
You know what I
time.
mean? You need to have like
For
other
sure.
things going on in your life.
I
But,
think I've
I
already
mean, if
been.
you already have all of the things that you need, then yeah, I would say why not if you're even like relatively interested in it, just because
Especially
it's
if you're
so
already playing
popular.
video
Like,
games.
yeah, especially if you're already playing
Twitch
video
Twitch
games.
is gonna explode over the next few years. Like
You have to be. I
Ninja
think.
just had
I think you have to be.
685K the other day. That's a record.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah,
on.
I heard about
But you have
that.
to think. But you have to think. What I know. I know what it was because I was watching it as well. But you have to think like, Ninja's averaging about 130 to 150,000 people. Like just like you open up Twitch, that's what
Every,
he normally has. Is like
I
around
normally,
a
I
hundred
normally see,
thousand.
I'm subscribed to, or I'm following Ninja, whatever you want to call it, on Twitch, and I normally see him chilling at like 60,000,
Well,
honestly.
That's when he's
I
getting
think the
warmed up.
I think
Yeah,
the problem with like content creating.
Honestly,
though,
I do
right
catch
now
him
is
right
like
when he
that.
comes on like a lot, pretty often.
for sure. What
Yeah,
were you saying, Mike?
I was saying the problem with it is that people will watch people like Ninja
They fantasize.
and like yeah and like fantasize and then be like, oh, I
Oh,
can
yeah.
I can do that myself. And I think that's like the big difference between like starting your own content and doing like copying somebody else, I guess,
Right.
in some way, because it's cool to just like take ideas from that and then just be like, okay, I'm gonna create content. But like when you actually start to do it, you have to think about it like it's a real business and be like, I have my own market and I have to like differentiate myself and be like our own brand and like be unique like to like our own fan base or like people that like want to listen to our content. So it's like it's a lot it's a lot different when you're actually doing it to like when you're fantasizing about it and like looking at it like, oh, I could do this, like Ninja could do this, all I had to do is just play Fortnite all day every single day. And then you do it and you're sitting at like the 0 viewership for like months and you're just like, what the fuck, why am I not?
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
Yeah,
think
for
really,
it's
sure.
just gonna
really what
happen
it
to
takes
you.
if you want to do anything with it is just like time. You just have to like, you know what I mean, be on
Well,
it constantly.
you have to do it for the right reasons and want and like be able to
Well, yeah,
feel like
you have to want to do it, and you have to be like engaging. You know what I mean? You have to be appreciative of everybody that's like there for you. But
But I mean, like doing it for the right reason. What is the right reason?
I think not the right reason, I guess. I think you have to enjoy the process, because if you don't enjoy the process, then you're gonna quit way too early.
yeah, because
No,
you're gonna
for
be let
sure.
down with the result.
I guess.
If your end goal is
Okay.
like nothing but money,
Or like
then-
focusing on like just being like all these
But
people in your Twitch chat, because there's gonna be years, maybe
no, for
months to
sure. But
years of
like,
you just sitting there doing
but
like no
like
chat whatsoever.
making,
yeah.
but like trying to make money out of it. Like, is that really the wrong
Oh no,
mentality to
not, I'm not
have?
saying
Oh
trying
no,
to
not
make
at
money
all.
out of it is not the thing, that because like obviously if you're doing that full time, you want it to eventually be able to support yourself, I guess, and like that's the goal. But like the point is that you're not going out there to solely just because you see it as like a gold rush or like a cash cab. You're doing it
Right.
because it's something you really enjoy. You love playing Fortnite, you love playing League, you love playing, I don't even know, you love playing fucking like Hollow Knight, or like you love playing some niche game that you're really good at, or like Dark Souls 3, and you
Right.
want to stream. Or even if you want to go on YouTube, or like you love making casseroles or whatever. You're not going there because you're trying to make money off of like the streaming service.
Those are the people
You're
that
going
don't
there because
last.
you like doing something and you want to supplement that with content
Exactly.
creation that
Yeah.
allows you to
You're
support
going along
yourself
with
in
the
a way that,
process.
right, you're going along, and like you enjoy the process, you enjoy making the
Yeah.
videos, you enjoy being like alone in your stream by yourself, just like playing the game itself. Like you like, to an extent obviously, but like you enjoy like looking at your video, watching it climb. You enjoy writing a blog, you like anything that like the process itself you have to enjoy, I think.
No,
Oh yeah.
absolutely. I agree with that. I just think that like,
That's
for
with
me,
anything though. If you don't
for
like it,
me
you're gonna get burnt
personally,
out.
yeah,
That's-
but I mean, like, if you're already playing video games, like, then I don't know if you would really get burned out, to be honest. Because like, I don't get burned out, and I have like 300 to 400 hours in PUBG, and like, I still play that shit religiously.
Right.
You know, I guess it just kind of depends. Like, I mean, everybody's different, and like when I first started it, like, like not having any viewers and not having anybody chatting, dude, that fucking suck. Like,
Yeah,
it is like
it
the most
sucks.
like discouraging thing ever, and you're just like,
Yeah.
why am I doing this then?
Mhm.
Like,
But then
like, because it's not really like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
You're good.
off, but like, it's not so much like I'm not enjoying this. It's more like, this is what I want.
What's wrong
and
with
like,
me?
Yeah, and it's
like,
not
do people
coming.
like me or something like that.
Yeah.
Or
But, like,
me
Am
or
I
some shit?
ugly?
like, I mean, it made because
I mean, yeah, because it directly relates back to you. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, it just like it really made me think like when I first started doing my stream and everything, like the only people I really had in it was like my friends. So like I had gone onto Facebook and I was like, hey guys, I'm playing Call of Duty, you know, like just come check it out. Like
Yeah.
all I just need is the viewers.
That's how
like,
I
and that
saw
would
you were
help
streaming,
tremendously.
and look where you're at now.
Yeah, and I mean like it's great. Like, you know, I just signed a contract with Twitch to become an affiliate. You know, I have my own subscriber button now and everything. Like the ball is moving. I just did a giveaway not too long ago. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna plug right here. I am gonna be doing a giveaway here pretty soon, so more details will be on that in the Discord. I just want to plug that in just real quick, just for anybody that's watching.
That's okay.
But
That's okay.
anyways,
Plug.
oh dude, you already
Yeah.
know. But
I did the exact same thing. Like I only had like my friends in there too, and like actually I didn't even advertise on like my actual social media. Like literally.
Yo, whoa, hold up. You did not just do that, Tweety.
wait, what just
Tweety
happened?
just donated $10 said for
Oh,
my bros
dude.
in this awesome
Hey,
podcast. Keep this
turn
up.
up.
Bro.
Oh,
Turn
shit.
up.
Sick.
Dude,
Hell
that's
Turn
yeah.
up.
Dude, that's our first
Hey.
donation. Thank you.
That's
Turn
so
up.
cool, man.
Dude,
Turn up.
dude, Tweety's such
Turn up.
such a fucking G.
Hey.
I was
That's
that's
what I'm
I was
talking
waiting
about.
for you guys to shut up so I could talk about that. Like the first,
He's OG at this
he was the
point.
first person
Dude,
that came
yo,
into my. Hold
because-
on, shut up. I'm
Okay,
gonna give Tweety a shout
fucking
out for a
suck
second.
my balls, Eric.
Well, I've been trying to talk.
One donation automatically becomes like the head honcho.
No, I've been trying to talk, and I've been waiting patiently for you guys to not.
It is true. It is true.
Yeah.
But
What I
I'm
wanted to
kidding,
say, I
bro.
was gonna before Tweety even did that, I was gonna give him a shout out. Like Nico was talking about how it's so discouraging, but like when you finally do get someone that comes in and like actually talks to you and actually like cares, it's like super rewarding, and then like you get to talk to
yeah.
somebody, you get to actually
Even
talk
if
to
it's
somebody.
even if it is that one just person at the very
Yeah.
beginning, that'll give you all the confidence that you need to like push forward. I mean, because then it's bigger than yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You're coming back for those people, which is what it is. But
No, for sure. And like on this conversation, you know, like when I like first started, you know, like I knew like the only like okay, so the only game that I'm like actually like really good at that I would say that I'm really good at is PUBG at the moment. Like I Overwatch, I'm about like silver, gold range, so that's not really something to stream. But like PUBG, I was like top 4% for a while. Like it was enjoyable to do. But then you have to like, there's even people out there like this guy that I watch. His name is Creator. In case anybody knows who that is. But anyways, he makes YouTube videos and he's much more bigger on YouTube. But like this guy, like he doesn't win every single game of Fortnite. This dude like sometimes doesn't win a game at all that his entire stream. But like he's enjoyable to watch. He makes me laugh. The people that he streams with are like an enjoyment to watch and like listen to.
CD
and,
and
like,
third.
Yes, CDN's the same way. And then Bazagaz is the same way as well. You know, these people like there's somebody to interact with. There's somebody to like that you just enjoy listening to. That you don't care if they win. You don't care if they pull off a 360 headshot. You're just there to chill. You're just there to like hang out and like.
and it's
That
so much
definitely-
more
That's what
entertaining
live
than
streaming
TV
is. It's the
Yeah,
it's
and then,
the
like-
edge
It's just
you
so
are
much more
connecting
entertaining
with
TV.
like what
Right.
they feel is like it's like imagine if you were like back in the 60s and like you were watching like a TV with your family and then like say you're watching like Jeopardy or something and then you answer a question right and then Alex Trebek was like that was fucking dope, Mike. Good job.
Right.
Like through the television, you shit yourself. It would be like the best thing ever.
Ninja was talking
Yeah.
today on H3. I was watching some of the clips. You guys should watch that. If anybody
I
here
saw
should go
that
watch
video.
that. It's
It
really
might-
good podcast. He was talking. Twitch is like if you were in the NBA and then all of a sudden LeBron James started talking to you and like
Yeah.
answering all your questions. Like,
Exactly.
At some point, it's gonna get that big. You know what I mean?
It's-
Like
it-
viewership is
it
gonna get
is.
that
It's
big.
it's a huge platform and it's really big and it's
But I mean,
great. That's
You
like
guys
what
don't think that
people
it's already
want.
gotten to that though? You guys don't think that's already gotten to that point
No,
now?
it's gonna blow
No,
up over
not
the next
yet. It will
5-10
be though
years.
eventually.
Really?
Like, Ninja's probably like the first person to kind of just break it into like the real world because like at its surface
Drake made it
it's
cool.
still yeah.
Not really. Post Malone was streaming way before that.
Yeah, but not
Yeah,
many
but-
people like Post Malone as much as like Drake
Dude,
is
when I had
arguably
to
one
like
of the
say I
biggest
was
people out
streaming
there.
on Twitch, I had to go in through like a full fucking
I mean,
like
Post Malone's huge. Though.
monologue.
Yeah,
about,
but
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
explaining
okay,
what
so
it
like,
is.
so
'Cause
like,
no one knows what it is until Drake with Fortnite and Ninja.
I don't know. Post Malone's clip was pretty relevant, but I mean, like, when I like just to even see like Post Malone, like when he was streaming Call of Duty, like I donated to him like $3, and I just was like, hey man, you know, what's going on with the album, like just like any other huge fan of him like would. And then like when he read that out and he like, you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
he connected,
It
you know,
made
like
it
what I'm
more
saying,
personable.
like he like
Oh,
he made
yeah.
it more personable. He was like, you know, Dark Knight, you know, I'm really working on some things. It's really hard to get, you know, what I want on this album and everything. And I was like, dude, it's like I'm
He
right
just
there
literally
with
just
you.
talked to
Dude,
Post
yeah,
Malone.
I'm like, dude, like,
saying.
yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
dude,
dude,
that's
like
so sick.
it's
for
like I'm
sure.
sitting there like talking to him type thing, and like you know, I don't even know how many times I've seen it, dude, just like from watching people, but people have like gone into chats, and I like, don't get me wrong, like some people I'm sure do this just for the attention, you know, but I've seen some like really personable people go in there and be like, hey man, you know, like my dad just passed away, and just being able to come in here and to hear you chat with me, you know, like $1 a day to hear you just talk to me, like made it so much better and so much more easier to go through. And like that is a connection, dude, that like
Oh,
that you
yeah.
you can get from not even being like person to person, just to be able to talk to each other. Because you best believe when I'm watching my YouTube videos and he's like, and like Muselk is like, dude, did you just see that? I'm like, dude, you're talking to me. I know that. Like, let's talk then. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes it so much more like enjoyable and so
Oh,
much
yeah.
more like personable. And I think that's where like Twitch is really just gonna take over, dude. It's just like from the personable aspect of it.
You know what I
Mhm.
really like about our stream right now is like that we have a podcast that's like really kind of unique where like we can have people in our Discord where they can like come in and talk to us, and like also our stream is like low enough viewership wise where we'll still be able to interact with people and not have our chat go at like a million miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I
At
think
that
I
point,
think
at
TBB
that point, the
itself,
experience is kind
I
of.
love I really do like our brand
dude,
too
I'm
though,
like
like how
100% like all in on it. It's not just something that I say. Like I really, really, really believe we have something special here. Like
oh no, of
in
course, like,
comparison to other people, this is different. Like this is
yeah,
different
no,
for
of
sure.
course. That's what I was saying earlier is like when because we're differentiating ourselves from like other talk show people on here at least like
Hmm.
you know we're still keeping it inside like the gaming and like talking about things that matter to us and like keeping it entertaining at least to like some
And
aspect
doing what
and
we would
like
already do
All
like
right,
regular
yeah
let's
this
not
is
viewers.
what I mean like
Exactly.
what's funny is like what people don't know like behind the scenes too or like anything just for like anybody that's watching is like after or before this podcast starts, literally this is what we're doing
Yeah.
too anyway. We're either like playing games or like talking to each other. Like we talk for like hours afterwards just about random shit. And like this is like what we do. We joke, we fucking do all this like random shit. And like what's great is like we get to put this on like in front of you guys like live, which is amazing.
It's
And you
super
guys
fun.
get to interact with us while we do it, which
It's
is
super fun.
It's like
I fucking love that.
it like
And it's gonna
makes
be
What I love about it, dude, is like
what were you
just.
gonna say, Eric?
Sorry. Go
it
ahead,
like
Eric.
I'm gonna be real quick. It just makes like chat like our fourth or like our fifth guy in here kind of.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
literally you
And
guys
it's
are
gonna
part of
what
the
I was saying
family.
is it's gonna be fucking sad if we do get like a lot of people in here and like we can't like read chat anymore. It's like going
Yeah.
too fast.
I don't think talk show live for 1
Have you
hour
ever
on a
seen Raj
Tuesday
Patel?
will get that.
Yeah, because it's not really a place for your chat to be like spamming shit, like
Have
you
you
know
ever
what I'm
seen
saying,
Raj
and going
Patel at
wild.
all?
No,
No,
I
I
haven't.
haven't.
Well like he does this thing which is actually kind of fucking genius where he does like gaming like not gaming, like girl talk shows or whatever. And he'll bring like girl streamers on that are like super hot, and then he'll just have people come through the Discord and like do like a. You ever seen the MTV show Next?
next.
I've
No,
heard of
I
it
have
before.
not. No.
Yeah, okay, well he's basically like he'll bring somebody on in like the middle, and like they'll like try to like explain themselves or like talk to the girls like and all four of them, and then the girls will be like either next or like continue talking with them like one on one.
I've never
Yeah,
It's
seen
that's
that.
fucking sick.
Yeah, that's dope.
People do
That's
some
really
And it's,
cool,
people do
actually.
some cool stuff. I think we should
but
switch
anyways, the
gears.
reason why I brought that up was because of the chat. His chat has like 4,000 people in it, and like it goes so fucking fast. Like you can't even, no idea what's going on, and there's
Yeah,
just people
like
going
in
like,
Ninja's
haha,
chat,
like memes and shit.
in Ninja's chat when he posts like cuz you can do commands like exclamation point YouTube or whatever. Someone will do that and then the link will get put up by the bot and you can't even get the link. You can't even click on it because
I
the
know.
chat moves so fast. Which is insane.
If ever it gets that much, we should definitely go to like subscriber mode.
Yep.
So
All
that
right,
way,
I think
like,
we should switch gears here. Let's talk more.
but anyways,
Let's talk more like kind of how to live stream. I kind of want to make different clips out of this, so we need to be more specific.
Do you mean like the technical aspect of it,
Yeah,
or
the
like how
technical
to like?
aspect.
Well,
So essentially, I think Tweety said he uses some other software, but the only softwares that I'm actually aware of and familiar with are OBS, XSplit, and then for like editing, there's OBS, there's Streamlabs OBS, there's XSplit, and then do you guys know of any other softwares?
like stuff
No.
for streaming,
Yes.
or just like.
Well, that
Are
and
you talking about
hardware.
stuff that only does stuff that OBS does, or just like stuff that I use like while I stream?
Yes, everything, anything related.
Okay, so I use Loot, I use Streamlabels, which is Streamlabs, Nightbot. I think my favorite one though is Loot, or not Loot.
I've never heard
Sorry,
of Loot.
sorry, not Loot. Snip, not Loot is for load order for Skyrim mods. Snip is what I was talking about, where it shows like whatever song you're playing, and then it like brings like a scroll like across, so you
Oh,
can
a
like
lower
customize
third.
the text.
Lower
Yeah.
third.
So like, but it reloads the
Game
the
show.
text file.
Here are a couple of
It's
the
very simple, but it's dope.
Here's a couple of the streaming. Here's 10 best Twitch streaming software you should know.
Just Google that.
Yeah, no, I just Googled like different like streaming
Go ahead
software
and list them
because
off.
like yeah, because there's like different ones like Game Show. It says is like it works with low CPU usage and users can easily drag and drop scenes. Like there's different things like for what you want to do like Game Show, XSplit.
That's what Tweety uses. You said.
OBS. Yeah, then there's a couple for professional live production / broadcasting software, vMix, Wirecast, XSplit Broadcaster. And then there's like Twitch broadcasting tools, Stream Pro, Streamlabs, different things like that. If anybody is trying to set shit up on their stream, they'll use Streamlabs. Streamlabs
So-
is extremely easy to use. It's free, and you can plug everything into your shit.
Let's try.
Yeah,
let's try.
I just figured my Streamlabs out today, and if I can figure it out, literally anybody can figure it
Yo,
out.
so like one of the things I wanted to say too about this is like anyone that's like, I'm a big advocate that like if you're gonna stream, I mean you can use like a really like crappy or like low spec computer to stream,
pretty
which I mean you
doable.
might have to, but it's not gonna come out quality, and I think quality is like really important when you're putting
yeah.
out content, like above all. Like so I put out YouTube videos like when I was like a little kid, like animation videos, and they're like really fucking bad, but like I've learned like over the years, at least if I'm gonna put out anything, I want to make sure that at least the quality is like up to par with like at least what I think like I would watch a video and like stay in the video for. Because if somebody goes into your Twitch stream and it's like 480p, kind of lagging,
They can't
like
even
they're
see
not
what you
gonna
look like. They're gonna be like, or what's going on.
they're not gonna stay in. You should always have a cam, no matter what you look like. Just I don't think people care unless you're like fucking.
You're hard to relate
No,
to.
listen,
like there's some successful
it's-
ones that don't use cameras, but you're hard to
exactly,
relate
but
to.
it's very niche. It's like
But the people like Muselk, Dark, like they
yeah,
don't use
dude, but that's
webcams
like
and
saying
shit.
like yeah, Steve Jobs dropped out of college doesn't mean you should drop out of college. You know what I mean? It's not.
Nah,
for
that's
everyone.
a perfect example.
No, dude, I hate people who say that stuff. Is like, Steve Jobs didn't finish college. Why should I finish college? It's like you're not fucking creating Apple like right now. Like,
Right.
you don't have a $1 billion company on your doorstep. Like, stick with it. Stick with what like. Stick with the building blocks of what will make your channel successful, and then if you don't want to go with a fucking cam, go. The big thing about Twitch, think about, is like people want to connect with you, so you want to have a cam at least. Like you at least want to have voice. If you can't for any reason have a cam and voice, just go with voice, I guess. And make sure your hardware can at least run like 720, like without lagging, whatever game you're playing. And also for people who are saying like, I can't afford to buy like or get a new computer. I was working a job where I was making, when I built my computer that I'm currently using now, I was working a job where I was making like $125 a week, and I bought my computer like piece by piece and built it myself.
Yeah, people. I
And-
get that comment a lot about like my basement and like my computer and stuff, and it's like I work at like,
Like,
I work at a
any
retail.
job.
I work at a retail store and make $200 a week, It's not
If
that
you
hard.
really want it-
If you really want it, you'll prioritize. Like for my computer, I found a way to get a free computer, and then I fixed it up. I got new parts, and then I had to rebuild it. I put it on a credit card. It's like if you want it that bad, you're gonna make it happen.
Exactly. And that's for anything in life, not just like building your
Don't
computer or
kid
like
yourself.
trying thing. Just like all you got to do is just take that paycheck that you're making every week and think, okay, I need this for gas no matter what just to get to my job. Do I really need to be buying all this random crap? No. Save that money, put it towards whatever you want to buy it towards, and then buy it part by part so you at least feel like you're building towards something, and then
Yeah, you're making progress.
Right, that you're making progress. And then if you don't know how to build a computer, it's literally like if you've ever built a Lego house, it's easy. There's a billion websites like My PC Parts Picker that will tell you if parts are compatible. There's videos that will tell you how to put it together when you get it. It's like looking at a Lego like castle instruction and then just putting that shit together.
I ordered pretty much my entire build off of PC Part Picker.
Exactly.
Like,
And
I
like
didn't
you
know a
And you don't
thing
even have to-
about
but
shit.
But
I'm
you don't
using-
even have to build your own computer. I spent $700 on my computer. I have a 1050X Ti graphics card, i5 Intel. It came with Windows 10. It came with Microsoft. It came with
a
everything. dude.
warranty.
And like, yeah, and
Exactly.
I have double monitors because I like bought the monitors myself and everything. But it supports double monitors. I don't have any problems with running both my monitors or anything like that. I have my streaming software on one monitor. I have my gaming stuff on the other monitor. It works beautifully. And
Yep.
you know, like you don't have to go out and spend $1,000 on a computer just to stream.
Yep.
Like
that's
you-
another good thing point too.
you can, like Mike had mentioned, PC Part Picker. You can go to PC Part Picker and put in like how much you're looking to spend.
Yep.
There is recommended builds for if you want to spend $500. There's recommended builds if you want to spend, $1,000 or anything like
Yep.
that. There's a ton of recommended builds. There's a
So many
ton
videos
of
on
different
YouTube.
options. Yeah, there's a ton of different options that you can do. But don't feel like you have to like build your computer. And then I kind of went into that like thinking that you had to buy your own computer, like you had to build your own computer, like, oh dude, it makes this and that. And I was like, when I got there, I was like, can I run Overwatch? Yep. Can I run these games? Yep. Would I be able to stream if I wanted to? Yep. All right, I'll take it. $700 and I can upgrade it myself, no problem.
Yeah, the thing for me was like I
That
just
works
knew
too.
that
Yeah.
I just knew that I wouldn't have been able to like afford to buy like a really high end unless I built it in and got the parts like cheaper
Yeah.
and then built
for
it
sure.
myself. And I knew, and I was like, I always like looked at this and I was like, I wonder if I can build a computer. I've heard of people like building that, and I was like, I just looked into it one day and I was like, I didn't even know these guys actually when I built my first computer.
But
And,
Eric,
like-
what were you gonna say?
It's
Oh,
people.
sorry, Mike. Were you finished?
No, yeah, I mean, I wasn't, but that's perfectly fine. I don't.
Oh,
need to
I'm sorry.
continue
it
that
seemed.
fucking tangent.
It
No,
seemed.
no,
It sounded
no,
like
it
you were done
seemed-
too. My bad.
Yeah. Okay.
it's
Yeah, I
okay,
was
it's
like,
okay, continue. Just cut me
Actually,
the
I
fuck
fucking
off. I'll just go
wasn't.
fuck myself. Whatever.
People sell
yeah, all right,
themselves short.
Mike, we're done listening to you. It's Eric's turn. All right. No
Just-
more.
Take a
All
seat, all right?
Yeah. Settle down. All right, Eric. You're ground. Go ahead. Talk.
And go.
Great.
People sell themselves short. Like if you really want to figure like the thing I always tell people is they always like in high school I was always like the nerd or the smart guy, and it's just like I try harder than most people. Like someone doesn't get math, just do more math or study more math.
Exactly.
If you don't know how to build a computer, go on YouTube. Someone can literally walk you through step by step.
This is why I
Wait,
fuck with
time
Eric,
out,
because
time
Eric
out,
knows
time
this
out.
shit.
Like
Eric just
I didn't
said-
I didn't know absolutely anything about YouTube, Twitch. Like 6 months ago, I was like, okay, this
And
is
people are afraid to ask too. Like
Yeah,
if Eric doesn't know
time-
something and he knows I know it, he'll most likely come and text me.
Yeah,
or,
like the
if
other
I don't
day-
know anything, I'll text Eric.
The other day, I couldn't figure out how to get this paint roller off, and I was like, you know what? Mike probably knows how because he paints. That's what Mike does
Yes,
for a
he
living.
does.
He paints, and I was like, you know what? Mike knows a trick. I guarantee it. I text Mike. He texts me back. I got it off. Like problem solved.
at
If
that.
you want to make
Hey.
it happen, you can make it happen. You just got to
Exactly.
use your brain.
Time the fuck out for a sec. Eric
Okay.
said, time out, because I want to say something here. Eric said that in high school he was like always like the smart guy or anything. Eric, I went to high school with you. I never once thought that ever
Really?
in my entire life. No,
Bro,
I
Really?
did not.
No,
dude.
you didn't know.
Yeah.
Eric in
You
that
did
shit
not
because
know me
Eric-
then.
Eric
No, it was like
tried
it was.
his ass off.
No,
in high
okay.
school,
I
bro.
definitely, I
He
definitely
went
knew
ham
that
and
Eric.
cheese on high school.
I
homies, for
definitely
real.
knew that Eric
did.
tried. I
He
definitely
did.
knew that Eric tried because I had pre-calc with this dude, and while he was up in the front, like studying and learning this shit, I was in the back playing chess with my buddy on his
Yeah.
phone.
See,
Like I understand, like he worked hard, but like never once was I like, look at that dude, he's a fucking nerd. Ugh,
Well, that's you.
smart guy.
Well, that's you.
Freak that guy. Like, I don't know. Dude, I just want to let you know I never thought
Okay,
about
well, I
you.
I mean, I
I
never thought he
appreciate
was a
that.
nerd either, but I definitely
No.
knew about his work ethic in high school.
Oh, yeah.
He
No,
was a fucking
absolutely.
I mean, it's
maniac.
not-
Eric
not
has
like I'm
a
just some-
primo work ethic.
Well,
I had the
it's not
worst
about me
work ethic in
being.
high school.
It's not about me being like naturally have a bigger brain and I can handle more information. I literally just tried harder. That's it. There's nothing
No, yeah,
special
for
about
sure.
it.
No, absolutely.
That goes with
I just
anything.
want.
You just try harder. You figure it out. Like if you want to make it happen, you can make it happen.
No,
Anything.
absolutely. I just wanted to put that out.
I know
there.
you guys
I
know
didn't
that. I'm
think
just
about
telling the audience that.
People
I
like
still think you're a little wimp, nerd Eric.
I fucking just slept through like so many different classes, and I think
Disrespect.
it was just like I don't know. Like I graduated with like a 3 point. I think I had like a 3.7 weighted or something like that, and I literally did nothing.
3.33.
Yeah,
I think
3.33.
I'm pretty sure I
repeating course.
graduated with like a 3 myself.
Yeah,
It was-
4.0,
it
no
was-
big deal.
Fucking a joke, dude.
All right. Let's not
We're
just
getting
stroke.
horrible.
Yeah, let's
We're getting
not
off. We're getting off.
let's not
topic.
stroke our
let's-
own cocks here. But
Yeah,
all
let's not
right,
get
so
it was not.
Break
All
when
right.
I'm jerking myself off.
So let's just recap for a second. We talked about should you try it. We talked about why you want to do it. We've talked about Aaron touched base on consistency. Eric touched base about doing things that you love. You know, the people that you enjoy. Kind of talked about platforms and everything. I think the next step, though, for sure, is finding what games you want to play.
Yep.
And like, yes, it should be like games that you enjoy. But another thing that you have to think of is, okay, so basically how Twitch works for anybody that's not familiar with it or
Oh,
anything.
yeah, we should also not like you said, like you're doing right now. We should definitely take less liberties and think and like thinking what our viewers actually know and explaining it to people more because our
Yeah.
podcast like yeah, keep going. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I just wanted
No,
to,
you're good. No, for sure. I appreciate the self.
I like the idea is like what I was trying to give you. You know, just
Yeah,
give you
no, I
like
got
a
you,
little
man.
handy real quick.
But so anyways, for you guys who don't know, you know how Twitch works. Okay, so if you go into the browsing page of Twitch, it shows you the top games that are being viewed by the amount of
Quadro?
viewers that are
Is
is
there
in
not
that category.
Quadrant.
So it'd be like you know, Fortnite, 200 and something thousand viewers. So that would be at the number 1 spot. Usually League's at number 2, but God of War just came out, so that's been at the number 2
Oh,
spot.
I wanted to try that game too. That looks dope.
My dad said it's fucking badass.
Continue.
But so anyways, so when you start streaming, if you want to stream Fortnite, and this is me in no way telling not to stream Fortnite, because if that's something that you love, dude, then go for it. Like straight up just do it. But you need to keep in mind that if you stream and you have 0 viewers, it puts you at the very bottom of that list. And I tried to find Eric when he was streaming and he had like 6 viewers, and it took me forever. I was about 30 scrolls down and I stopped. I was like,
Yep.
I can't find you, dude. I can't. But
You just gotta
games
look it
like
up.
yeah, so like games that I've been playing, and I know that Eric has noticed it, so he's been kind of switching things up as well. I'll let him touch base on this. But I started streaming Call of Duty World War II because there was about only 1,000 people. I would say if you're starting to stream, you should look at categories about 10,000 viewers and below. That's a good start. I would say, me personally, I started at about 5,000 viewers and below, because the more viewers that you get, the higher up you'll go, and so people will be able to find you.
Or if I can
Go ahead.
interject,
Go ahead.
do a game like where you can self promote yourself in game.
Oh
like
yeah, absolutely.
League of Legends, like that's what I did. Is like every pre-lobby, I had a macro I would hit that would link them to my Twitch, and then
Yep.
after game, I would do the exact same thing, and
For
then
sure.
that got me so many free people to just come in and watch me every single time.
I do that in Call of Duty. I do that.
I've gotten a couple
Rocket
viewers
League.
in Fortnite off of that. I actually got 2 donations
But yeah,
from that.
Yeah.
I second what you said though, for sure. Like I've gotten a lot of people watching me in games that like I just enjoyed playing, like Fallout and Skyrim, even though that they had like no viewers, and like there were just mad people coming in and following me for no
Yeah,
reason
like-
whatsoever.
Yeah, I definitely think that like if you're starting off from Twitch and you definitely want to get like a hang of things and everything. I know, like I said, I'm gonna have Eric touch base on this, but Eric started streaming MW2, and a lot of stuff happened to him. World War II is a great game to do right now, just because it's really low on the viewership. So if you have a couple viewers, you'll be able to move up. Games like Rocket League, you know, games like I know Sea of Thieves has kind of dropped down a little bit. But I would definitely say if you're starting this out, go about 5,000 viewers and below. Those are games that you should be looking into, that you should be looking to see if you enjoy them, and start streaming those. Those are huge things. But Eric, you want to talk about like your experiences with switching games over to like
yeah,
MW2?
what I've been doing, I I was playing Fortnite a bunch, probably like 30 streams, like just a straight month of just Fortnite. And I kid you not, maybe like 1 or 2 people random came into my game. I was like, you know what, this isn't working. I'm on the very bottom of this list. Even with me like having it pulled up on my laptop and Mike, Mike helps me out, throws a view up. Somebody else throws a view up. Like even with that, it doesn't. It's so hard for people to see you because, like you said, it takes so many scrolls to go down.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
So I was like, you know what? I really like MW2, and I wasn't even thinking about like the views at the time. I was just like, you know what? I need to change something up, and I was like, I really like MW2. MW2 is my favorite game of all time. I made a video about it, and it blew up on YouTube compared to my Fortnite videos. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try MW2. So I try MW2, and then I start getting these viewers. Tweety comes in, starts talking to me, and it's just ever since then my channel has been growing a lot quicker, and I'm also playing a game that I really enjoy, like equally as much as Fortnite. So what I've been doing now is I've been going from Modern Warfare 2 for 2 hours, and then I'll try and convert those viewers into like over into my Fortnite game as well. So I'll just do MW2 2 hours a night, and then Fortnite 2 hours a night, and it's been working so far.
That's a great way to get people to watch your streams because most of the time people don't watch you because of your games. I mean, like that definitely draws people in. But if you have a very personable, if you're very personable, you really like to talk to people, people like the way that you talk, the way that you, go about different things, they're going to watch you no matter what. A friend of mine, sorry.
No,
I just wanted to say,
I always interrupt your ass, man.
no, it's okay. I just wanted to say that my one of my buddies actually started streaming, and he was streaming games like Overwatch, PUBG when it first came out, H1Z1, and these games were very, very huge at the time. So he wasn't getting a lot of viewers. And then he started streaming Trove. And for you guys that don't know, it's kind of like a MMO Minecraft type thing. Like you have to fight dragons, you have to like do like all these different things, collect. It's like a huge like open world, thing.
Dope.
But it kind of has like the blocky feel of like Minecraft. But either way, he averages about 30 to 35 people watching him when he does Trove. Now, if he goes over to a different game, such as PUBG, or if he was to do Overwatch or anything, those same 30 people most likely follow him. I would say that he drops maybe about 5 to 10 viewers when he does switch up games that isn't Trove, because there are people who just are there to watch the game.
Right.
But he does, like he has people that follow him from Trove to games like PUBG, games like Overwatch, where you could easily be buried, but now he's not because he, did the steps that he needed to take. You can't just, I just want to really stress this because it really is discouraging, man. Like it really is. And it's going to suck for a really long time when you don't have viewers and you don't have people like watching you and shit. It sucks, dude. It really does. So like, you can't just jump into a game like League of Legends and expect to get 1,000 people watching you, or let alone even 10. You're probably not going to get people watching you.
I'm not even at 10 consistent yet.
Dude, it's so discouraging to the point where like anytime you even get one person extra that comes into your stream, dude, you blow up your friends' phones. You're like, bro, I got an extra.
Oh, dude, most of the time I'm like,
guy in here.
Dude, most of the time I'll like call people out. Yeah, like, oh, good night, man. Thanks for coming in, dude. I appreciate it a lot.
Thanks for coming in, Quadra.
Yeah, we appreciate it, dude. Thanks a lot.
Come back next week.
Yeah, for sure.
Thursday.
Actually, we'll be here Thursday, Quadro, if you want to.
Yes.
NFL draft stream.
The NFL draft. We're doing a live stream of it. If anyone wants to come out and participate, come chat with us or anything. Live streaming the draft so we can see who Dallas is gonna whoop everybody's ass with.
So hypey, dude. I'm pretty.
I'm so excited.
But
this is like my Christmas. All right, continue.
One thing I wanted to say, that's like probably the most important thing you can do while you're streaming, or at least starting out streaming, is like something I just like figured out just because I do it anyway, because I'm a fucking crazy person, is like talk to yourself like all the time while you're playing the game.
Absolutely.
Because
I used to do that when I was really young.
1 or 0 viewers, like it's gonna be really discouraging when you're playing the game, but like you have to like think of in the mindset of somebody who's coming into your stream just fresh. They're not gonna want to be like, they're not gonna come in and just see you sitting there at your screen just like this.
Right.
And then want to stay in the stream. They want to see somebody that's just like crazy.
Sure.
Or,
I have a really hard time talking to myself.
Yeah, I noticed that, Aaron.
It's so hard for me to do it.
It's a practice. It's a practice.
Because like I said, I discovered it because like Eric.
Guys.
Yeah, Eric told me about that
obviously,
shit.
But No, yeah, for sure.
It's just something you gotta practice. Because on the off chance, like it's already hard to get viewers. On the off chance that someone walks into your stream, and you're literally just sitting there, they're not gonna want
Oh
to
yeah.
stay. But
Yeah, for
anyways,
sure.
go ahead, Aaron. I don't know if I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, not
Um,
necessarily.
I was saying I like it's just you if you get down that like technique or like not even technique, I don't know. You just got to think of yourself like if I was just fucking crazy, just sitting in a fucking room by myself and just
Right.
think out loud. Just be like, oh wow, that was a good move that guy made. If you're playing like Hearthstone, if you're playing League, be like, oh man, I think I might get killed here. Or like if I'm playing Skyrim, just like commentate on whatever the fuck you're seeing.
And
Yeah,
it gets
just
easier
speak.
once there's people in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
it gets way easier when there's people in there, but like if you're just talking and even it doesn't have to be funny or interesting or anything, just think what you're saying out loud because at the
Right.
end of the day, you're a TV show, you're some type of entertainment for somebody else
Right.
to
you
like
know what's
watch
really
and connect with you.
You know what's really funny is I'll be playing like Call of Duty, won't even be streaming or nothing, but like, I'm up here and I'm like, all right, yep, I'm gonna go over here to the right side. Let's see if I can grab this guy. Yep, all right, headshot, nice. All right, let's go and cap this point. And like, you just narrate yourself.
Exactly.
And what I do is, if anybody is curious, I use Voice Meter Banana to like monitor like my microphone levels and everything. There's actually an option for you to hear your own voice when you talk. And God, dude, does it make it so good just to hear yourself talk? Because then like, all right, that sounded actually kind of stupid. Like I shouldn't have said that. Like, and it helps you. It helps you practice of how to engage with your conversation and everything.
Right.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
Aaron, I wanted to ask you actually. The other day you were playing Hearthstone. Did you get a lot of viewers, or did you get a couple people coming into your chat?
I had like 2 or 3 other people, and then I got super bored of Hearthstone. I wasn't playing well. Went over to League, and I ended up with like 8 viewers at one point, but that didn't
Nice.
last for very long.
Right.
And yeah, no, but
Now I think
it was
like
okay.
I think like
I
we
played
kind of
okay.
touched. Yeah.
Aren't you like a Hearthstone legend?
No,
Hearthstone legend.
that's not true.
Aren't
at
you like
all.
walking around the block, dude, and people are just like, yeah, dude, are you
Duel.
Not even a bit.
caretaker right now?
Not even
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah, dude, I've been
I
watching
mean,
your.
I have a couple okay decks, but no,
So
no big swinging cock over here.
we kind of talked about consistency a little bit. I think Aaron and Mike know better than anybody about
Oh,
like
yeah.
how busy a schedule can be and everything.
Yeah.
So like Aaron, like like how much does it really take out of you to really be able to like stream and put together a schedule? Like how
Well,
do you deal with it?
Well, nowadays that I have more going on than just work, but I should be working less. So really, like my consistency should pick up like really soon because, like, I deliver mail. So in the summertime,
He slings
it's really
mail. Don't
light.
let him kid you. He doesn't deliver.
Yeah.
He slings.
slinging that shit, dude.
No, in the summertime, I should only be working like a day or 2 a week. So really, my consistency should be.
But I
better.
guess like
Here
I guess
shortly.
like I guess for like my question is like how do you like find time in your day? Like when do you like sit there and you're like, hey, maybe I should stream today? Like talk about like how you set your schedule and everything for those people who have really busy schedules.
I mean,
What advice?
it's
like
would
it
you
brings
give
back to
someone?
like what
really
Aaron.
hard. It's really hard for me to like set up my schedule because I never do know. Even on a day that I'm not scheduled at all, I'll get called in, and even before I get there, like half the time I have no idea what I'm even doing. So that entails like I have no idea when I'm gonna come home. I have like no clue. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like it's hard, but like other than that, I don't know. It's more like okay, I can stream tomorrow. It's really like short notice, like I guess.
Right, for
but-
sure. Mike, how
but,
about
yeah.
yourself?
I just think I mean I don't want to turn this into like a motivational like podcast or anything like that, but like it goes back to like what Eric said. Like if you really want to do it, like all right, so I was working almost the same hours as I was working before when I was streaming, and like I just really wanted to stream for some reason.
Yeah, no, you were
And
going hard for like a minute there.
yeah,
Right.
I was coming home from work. I would get out of work at 3:30. I would go instantly to the gym.
Yeah, but
like
you were
right when I got
you were
home.
also not working in
Yeah,
2 hours away.
I'm working 2 hours away right to actually get home and before like I get home usually around like 6:37, and I leave at like 4:45, 5 o'clock in the morning. So
Jeez, dude.
yeah. So it's pretty fucking terrible.
See, I know it's
But
not 2 hours, but I still drive like minutes too.
exactly.
So-
But like yeah, like Eric said, you'll find the time. So I was going to the gym right when I got out, and then I would go, and then I would come home, and it would be around like 4:35 around the time I got back from the gym, and then I would just instantly go straight into streaming for like as many hours as I could till like 11, and I would
Mhm.
do that about like 4 to 5 days a week, and I would just binge out hours, and then on the weekends I would pull like 8 or 9 hour streams.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, for
pretty
sure.
much what I've been doing.
Like Eric said, if you really want to do it, you'll just find the time to do it.
You'll
It's not
make it
about like
happen.
you'll just make a way to like get your schedule around making it happen.
Like I put off all my homework every week until Friday and Saturday, and I literally just cram it all in because I have online
Right.
school. Like I went over to online schooling, and then I put all my homework in like a 5 hour window for like, the
Right.
entire week.
Mhm. Yeah, I can definitely relate to that from somebody being in school as well. It was definitely hard for me to like take it like week by week. I know how like I know how that sounds like, but I just like it's so hard to plan my week out. But like, like we've been saying, like if you really want to do it, like there came a point where I was just like, all right, Thursday's my one free day. This is gonna be a guaranteed stream day. All right, Monday and Wednesday I get out at 3 o'clock, start streaming at 6. It doesn't have to be for like 8 to 10 hours like most of these streamers are doing.
Exactly.
But
Just be consistent. I do 4 hours every night.
yeah, I mean, I remember I was watching Creator, and he was talking about how he was streaming, and when he first started streaming, he would get, like he'd have all these people come in, followers, viewers, and everything, and then he would take a week off because he was still going to school and he was still doing all these things, and then the next week he would come back, and dude, you lose viewers that way, lose
They forget about you.
followers. Yeah, they because
It's nothing personal. Like they
no,
just
it's
forget.
not, but
It's
like
just people
yeah.
forget mainly.
Not even just that, but like you don't want to stream, then like I'm gonna go find somebody else to watch, and then they might just like that person more than you, and it's like it's not that you're a bad person or that you're not entertaining, but like that week off, you could have kept that viewer and gained like 5 to 6 more
this is
average.
It's a
competitive.
competition.
And it's
It's a
getting more
huge
saturated.
competition.
It's competitive. It's getting more saturated, but I really really believe that like Twitch and YouTube are like kind of it's still even as
Twitch-
big as they are now, they're still in their infancy because there's a lot of people
Twitch-
that don't have internet right now in the world. 5 to 10 years from now, this is gonna explode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
YouTube is almost border. I'm under the impression that Twitch is definitely like break. What's the word for it? Like breaking. Like you're able to break into Twitch. I think a lot easier than you are able to break into YouTube. I think you can
Like hack
supplement YouTube.
I don't know.
No, dude, yo, like I
I'm on
think
both.
the age of just coming into YouTube and just like
Well, yeah,
creating
definitely.
videos
Just
and
putting
just
up a shit
instant-
video and it
Yeah.
getting blown up. Yeah, but the thing is with YouTube is that it's all searchable. So if you make a video
That's why I
on-
said it's supplementable. It's like if you're successful on some other medium, your YouTube will also rise with you. But
Yeah.
I don't think we're past the time. It's not like 2010 or 2000 like
yeah,
the golden age of YouTube, like 2011,
it's
2012,
a lot harder now.
where you can create like skits or like create like fucking a random channel and now just have subscribers. Like
Right.
people aren't on YouTube as much as like searching for new people to watch as much as they are anymore.
As
You
much
know
as
what
they
I'm
are
saying?
going to watch the people that they
No, I
subscribe
understand.
to,
Right.
putting out
So-
their daily videos. Yeah.
But Twitch is like you can compete against other people. Like you can grab viewers, you can have people in your stream that actually enjoy your content, like the person you are live, and then you can transition that to YouTube too, and they'll check you out on YouTube as well. But like, yeah, I don't think you're gonna break in through just YouTube anymore. If you know what I mean. You
They
have
both have
to
their
you
pros
have to
and cons.
combine it with
That's
other
for
stuff.
sure.
There's a
It
lot that
definitely
goes
helps.
into YouTube as
100%
well.
helps for sure.
There's a lot that goes into
Tweety
YouTube,
knows what's up.
and I'd like that kind of stopped me from doing YouTubes for a while actually because
Twitch is very grabbable.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I guess for my personal opinion, like getting into Twitch, like I already had a computer. I was already gonna get it because I was just wanting to play video games on it. Then I got a webcam because I was like, actually, I was gonna start making YouTube videos, and then my lovely fiance bought me a webcam, and I was like, oh shit, like might as well just try it. And like it was very easy to get into. But like Eric, out of all people, knows like how frustrated I have been this past week because I've been trying to put out YouTube videos and like I've had to completely learn a whole new software to try to edit videos. I've been trying to watch YouTube videos to figure things out, and like I still haven't put it out because it's just like there's so much that goes into it that you really have to like dedicate your time into, and it's like it's
Oh.
hard. It is. It most definitely is hard to do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things.
The hardest part is
to
just the beginning.
practice.
If you get past like, oh, I don't know how to do this yet, like now I
Like
can
6 months to a year.
Right.
even less
Time
than
span.
that, even
Like
less
now
than
that
that. I
you
would say
officially know how to use your programs,
yeah.
it makes it way more like, I don't know the word that I'm trying
The
to use.
first time you do anything,
It
it's
just makes
hard.
it easier.
Like
for you.
Aaron was having a
Yeah.
really hard time learning how to stream, and like I was trying to teach him, and like I've been really patient with you guys, trying to show you guys what I know and like from my experience. But like the first part is always the hardest because you have literally no idea. It's like a baby getting dropped onto Mars, like literally. That's how it is. But then
Yep.
like you learn so quick. I almost surprised myself how quick like I pick up on like YouTube and Twitch and stuff, and it's really just immersing yourself, and it's not that hard after you do it the first 2
Right.
times.
I had no one for reference either. The only thing, like, because like no one, I was the only one that was streaming, like out of and so all I did was I would just go on like my favorite streamers, look up like watch their stream, and then I would like look at like their thumbnails or like look at whatever they had, and then I would like Google what I thought they were, and then I would just try and figure that out, like how to do it myself through that way.
like,
And that
I
was
didn't
like the
know
only way.
I didn't know what Photoshop was. I didn't know what Adobe Premiere was. I was doing
Yeah.
DaVinci like Nico just because I thought that was all that there was out there, and I was like, how the fuck are these people doing all this stuff? So I would figure out,
Hey,
I'd look up videos. Yeah, I've never heard of VidQ.
Yeah.
What the
What
hell-
is that,
what
Tweety?
it?
Can you give us a little bit of a definition of that? I don't think any of us are familiar with that program.
Here's one good little tidbit I should throw out. There's this program called Restream. You can restream your Twitch, any stream you do. You can restream to Twitch, to YouTube, to Periscope, which is Twitter.
It's like
to
it's a metrics. It's like a metrics.
Oh yeah, I have TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is pretty much the same thing. It gives you feedback on like how your video did and who searched what and who clicked on what, how many viewers.
Yeah, it says
how old they are.
like how it like
That's pretty
related
cool.
to social media. Where did your recommended videos come from?
Right.
How do your videos get ranked in search? Blah blah blah.
For sure. But Eric, what were you saying?
What was I saying? I don't remember.
You were talking about program that you use for YouTube, like going through DaVinci and shit.
Oh yeah, like I was using the same program you were using, and I had no idea that like Photoshop and Premiere and After Effects are all out there. And then I was like, how are these people doing this? And I'd look
Right.
up, and then I would see a video, be like, oh, this is how I edit my stuff, and I'd watch it and be like, oh, what's Adobe? Look it up. And
Right.
It's just like stuff like that. Like you slowly pick up on things if you really are paying attention.
No, absolutely. I guess it's just like we've kind of talked about like the discouraging aspect. Twitch, I think YouTube is way more discouraging though.
Yeah, because
Because
That's what I said. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
because like
so-
people, nobody's just gonna come into Twitch and just be like, "Yo, your stream is trash. This doesn't make any sense."
dislike,
That
dislike,
dude will know.
dislike.
That dude got it now, and you like nobody does that.
like
but,
that
like,
video
you
I put
search-
out on MW2. Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead. Nico.
like, but no, like I was actually gonna use that as an
Actually, I've
example.
had
But
people
like,
do that for me on League. To be honest, when I was streaming League, people would come on my stream and be like, "Yo, this stream sucks," and I'd be like, "All right."
Jesus Christ.
well, that's just because the
Like,
league
geez,
community
man.
is fucking
League
toxic.
is
as
Yeah,
shit.
toxic,
it's so
bro.
bad. It's
League of
so
Cancer.
bad.
But yeah, Eric, I was actually gonna use your video as an example, but like, you know, like YouTube, you go out, dude, like, and you dedicate, you know, like, oh man, dude, I've been working on this video for like 3 hours and shit. Like, oh, dude, I just got done rendering. Yes, all right, I'm gonna put it out on YouTube. This one's gonna be it. This one's gonna make it big. And then all of a sudden, you check back in an hour, and it's just like, dude, your video fucking sucked. And it's
Yeah,
just like,
you're like, your view got a quarter of a view.
Yeah.
you're just like, damn, dude, I just spent 3 hours on this shit. Like, show me some fucking love. And he's
For
just
real,
like,
dude.
but like they don't care, dude. Like they'll
No.
dislike it. They'll like tell you that you're shit. They'll tell you that your content's awful and shit. And it's just like,
No.
why do I even record then? You know what I'm
I
saying?
had that
Like it's just
MW2
like
video that got 300 views, and it wasn't
yeah,
like I put time into the video, but there wasn't much to like. There was no fancy editing to do. It was literally just me talking over like a good gameplay. I was like, you know what,
right.
this is like a good video that I can talk about because I'm really passionate about MW2 Remastered. The video popped off for 300 out of nowhere. It was a 4-minute long video, and then
Right.
I
Yeah.
put all
Probably
this
just a really
effort. I put all this effort. I did a 3 hour edit on like a 30-second clip at the beginning of my highlights video that I just posted, and then I
Mhm.
also had to collect all those highlights from like 3 weeks of playing Fortnite, put it all into a video. Total work into that video was probably about 6 hours.
Right.
It got 15 views.
Right.
Like, and
It's
that
just like
alone makes you feel like a piece of shit.
yeah, YouTube
What is
YouTube
encouraging
sucks.
is just being able to come onto here every Tuesday night and at least talking to one person, saying like, it's such a good time.
Mhm.
I honestly like love.
Oh, I
just-
love this podcast, dude.
It's so much fun to just be able to like step back for just an hour on Tuesday
Yeah,
nights
dude,
and just
it's
talk
awesome.
to you guys.
Yeah,
and
and
and people in the
block
chat.
out my
Like,
week,
it's so
too.
much fun.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really a good time.
Long-time
It's
troll.
really,
Really
It's really,
it's de-stressing, honestly.
So do you guys create
don't you
online
feel
for the
good when
numbers?
like you literally can't make any plans because like people are like, hey, can you do something today? You're like, nope.
I'm gonna answer this.
Dude, I've
We
been
Yeah,
talked about
I
this.
would
I
like
think,
as
hold
well.
on. Longtime troll said, "So do you guys create online for the numbers, or do you create content for yourself?" We talked about this in the very beginning of the podcast. You want to do it more
Yeah.
about your passion. I'm not trying to say that like, oh yeah, this video got 300 views and this one got 15. Man, I feel like I'm never gonna do anything with my life. It's just when you're doing something that you love. Like I love putting out videos, and I almost like get a high off of like, oh, that video was great. People comment, they're like, oh, this is a really good video, and all that stuff. But then when you get one that gets 300 and then it goes down to 15 the next time, it's like, what did I do wrong? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like what about me? What can I do better? And it just makes you confused, sort of. That's what I was trying to
Yeah.
get across. Not that
I
I
feel
care
that.
about views. I mean, I definitely care about views. We all do. But
Yeah, I mean, yeah. At the same point, you're definitely trying to validate yourself.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody that uses both platforms cares about it.
yeah,
Anybody that
It's
uses
a
any type of
business,
social
too.
media or gets on the internet cares about validation. But like at your core, like if you're creating content, I don't. There's definitely people who do it just for the numbers for sure. But like if you're creating content like we're trying to do, we're doing it because like we literally enjoy doing this.
We
literally,
already
this is
do
what
this.
we do.
Yeah, this is
Like
our
this is what we
brand.
do actually. After this, we're probably going to be doing this for like another hour, and like we like every day we talk to each other. We just shoot the bullshit like that, like we're doing with you guys
Yes.
right now,
Yep.
and we just want to share it with other people. Like that's what our brand's about. Like we're trying to bring in what we love to talk about together into like a group of people that also feel the same way that can like interact with us, and that's like why we want our podcast to like be shared with other people,
This is
and like
like-
why we do it live so we
Yep.
can interact with you guys while we talk about it.
I would like to comment on this actually real quick. He did just say something else. He said, but validation-seeking behavior is a negative personality trait. He said, I know it's 2018. People think
Oh
otherwise.
no, definitely
like,
it is, but
I
like,
guess like I'm
everyone
sorry.
does it. You can't tell me that you don't. You get on any social media, anybody who gets on social media and is seeking validation, like no matter what they say, they're
Yep.
seeking
Yeah.
some sort of it, a little bit, at least a little bit. You can go out and like be like, unless you're going on like Instagram and posting a picture of like a shit you just took in your toilet, like you're seeking validation.
Even
regardless
then,
of
you're like,
how-
look at me, I'm funny. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
But, like,
exactly. Even if you post
so-
just like comedic shit like I do, I'm still like, Eric,
But
just.
I feel like the only type
look at me.
of validation that we're even seeking is just like people following like what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just
like
people,
validating
just people
our
being
content.
on board.
I
is
look
the
I look
only
at it
thing.
I look at it as more as like when I'm talking about like the view like for I keep going back to my views on the Modern Warfare 2 video. I look at that as more of okay, that was a good video. You did well. Like I see this almost as an art.
I mean,
like,
yeah.
what can I do
your
better?
views are just a mark of how you're doing.
Right. It's kind of like a grade. Like we've
We're
been
not
taught.
looking for what.
We went to
I
school
guess,
for
I guess
18
what he's
years.
trying to. I don't know if he's trying to ask if like we're trying to like initially right off the bat make money off of our views, or we're doing it because we enjoy the process of creating this and doing this with the people. I think that's what he's asking. And if we care about, I don't really care about. See, I don't want to be. I would never see. Like I've had different
We've had
ideas
this
of what I want to
conversation,
do,
Mike.
and I would never want to be famous.
Oh no, dude.
Dude,
Oh my
being
god.
famous looks
It'd be
terrible.
horrible. It would be horrible
So
to be
terrible.
famous. I would
Oh
hate
my
it.
god.
I would hate it as someone who personally doesn't even
fucking
use
hate
social
it.
media, like aside from, you know what I mean, these platforms. But like I don't use Facebook. I hardly use Twitter. I made a Twitter literally for
Ugh.
this, but like I don't know. I would just hate people just being all up in my business, and it'd be a miserable time, honestly. Being
Yeah,
Like,
but
I
what's your
love
definition of
interacting with other
famous?
people
Are
that
you
are
talking
passionate.
about like Kim Kardashian famous, or are you talking like what if
I guess,
100,000 people are following you
I
on
guess like
Twitch?
D-list famous wouldn't be that bad. Like every like couple of months, you go to like a coffee shop and somebody's like, "Hey, I saw your YouTube video on Modern Warfare 2." Like some dude at a bar is like comes up to you and is like, "Oh my God, I saw like
I
your
guess
podcast." I'd be like, "Oh, dude, that's sick. Like I love that. That's cool." But like I wouldn't
I wouldn't
want to
want
be
like a fucking 1,000 people coming up to me and
yeah,
hoarding
I
me.
oh
wouldn't
yeah,
want to be
that's
able
what
to
I'm
like
saying
I
is
wouldn't want to like step outside my house and have like 4 cameras and like a bunch of girls with like fucking signs like
yeah,
jumping
dude, I
up.
want to be able to shit in peace inside
Showing
of my
their
own house
tits.
without people peeping through my windows and
Yeah. Okay, I understand that, but like I would almost love to be in the position to have like people like enjoy the things that I like things that I enjoy. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy
Oh,
you
well,
guys and I enjoy all of this. If there's people that are on board with that, I fuck with that because they feel like
well,
my
yeah,
family.
but like I'm just saying like huge, like being like in like having like an obscene amount of fame isn't ideal. And like some people actually do that and that would like think that they want that when I'm like, no, you don't. Like you wouldn't want that.
some people do,
It's
man. You have no
fucking yeah,
idea.
I know, but that's
Some people
crazy.
thrive
That's so
on that shit,
narcissistic
man.
and
Yeah.
just
Some people
fucking insane.
love it. Yeah, they are.
G-Eazy
They're
talks about that in some of
sociopaths,
his
man. They're
songs, Mike.
crazy people.
I know you've heard it.
Beyond their friends. I mean,
You know what I'm talking about?
what are you talking about, Eric?
G-Eazy talks about it a lot in his songs, and especially if you've seen some of his music
Yeah, like
videos.
Sad
Bro.
Boy and
Yeah.
like all that other shit. Yeah, I know.
He talks about like how he didn't
See, but-
expect to like blow up like this, and like he has like a split. I don't know if you watch the music video, it's super powerful.
A lot of artists like talk about that because it's like if I think the if you're thinking about like comparatively to like people who create content because they want people's money or they want to manipulate others or they want people to just be or they just want to be famous or like any type of uh like malcontent like content creators,
Mhm.
that's how I would group them like into the people that like think like that. But like anybody who like is like an actual artist and the people who talk about like not wanting that much fame and like love creating their content do it because they want other people to either A be inspired or B share their content with them or like C just outreach their content so other people can just like enjoy
fun.
what they
It's fun.
or they like doing it. They just
Something
like
that I
creating the content. They like the process. The
Or
point
you
is
like
like
playing
what I was
video
saying before
games
is
and
they
talking with
love
your
doing
friends.
just doing it.
Right. I feel like people that aren't genuine about it in at
And you
least
can
this
tell most
in
of
at
the time.
least this business, that's what I was just about to say is I feel like those people fall through the cracks because I feel like most people are able to pick out people who are genuine about what they're doing. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
and the
Like
ones that are in it for the money aren't
so
gonna
if
last because they
yeah,
don't have the
honestly,
determination.
I feel like they really do get picked out and fall through the cracks.
Yep. What do you
And
think, Nico?
it's
Seems like
Uh,
you've been taking it in.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there are people that,
I'm just
you know
kind
what
of
I mean?
thinking. I'm just kind of thinking. That's
sure.
all.
I like at some point you do have to say too like if you're doing this every day unless you enjoy being on the street
It's
you have
every
to
day,
do
bro.
kind of treat it like a business to where you don't really want to soak in money from your fans at all like necessarily
Right.
because like that's not what you're seeking out to do you're seeking to share your experience with them but
But
like
by
also
default, that's the way it's set up. Like,
You have to be able to
well yeah
sustain
that's it just
yourself.
it's a byproduct kind of and but
yeah,
mostly most revenue actually like from content creators usually comes from ads.
Yeah, and that's
right.
an effortless. Like all you have to do
And
is watch an ad. Like, and
yeah,
Yeah,
most of them are skippable.
play a 2-minute video.
but like yeah I mean you like you shouldn't just like think that you're going to um like only treat your content as like a business. Like that shouldn't be your mindset when creating like it should be
Should definitely be
Yeah,
part
mostly
of
but
the
definitely be
mindset.
able to keep those two things separate.
yeah, you should be able to exactly like differentiate between the two. Like
Yep.
you definitely should be able to like separate what like either you're 100% either you're a dick and you're 100% trying to just take everyone's money, or you enjoy what you're doing and eventually it's going to be your livelihood, because you have eventually you have to make a living off of doing that. And like there's bad byproducts with it that like can seem like they have malcontent, but it's like it's just a byproduct of doing what you love
It's
to
the
do, and
world we
people
live
also
in.
loving what you love to do. So it just comes with it.
Like
It's like a package deal.
I think of it this way.
Yeah.
I think of it this way. YouTube and Twitch are 100% free to watch if you want. And somebody's taking the time out of their day, 6
Yeah.
hours a day, to make a video or to stream with you. The least you can do is watch an ad. That's it. You don't even have to donate. You don't have to donate. You don't have to subscribe. Just watch an ad.
Right.
You don't have to pay for anything. Think of how free that is. You told somebody 100 years ago that they could watch this magical screen for free every single
always
day,
loved doing
all
that.
day. Like, come on. I don't know. That's just the way. That's kind of the way I think of it.
You know, I always think it's crazy too. This might be a little controversial, but like I always think it's crazy when you have those people who are streaming like games like 8 hours a day, and then you get those people who, I mean, it's different for us because we only stream like a quick. I guess it's like you like on the entire Twitch scale, like this is like a really 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 quick stream, but like for the people who stream like 8 to 10 hours a day, and then you just have those fucking mods or like the really loyal viewers that are just sitting watching somebody else just live their life for like 10 hours a day. Like that's crazy to me. I mean, some
People
some
do
of those
that,
people
though.
are at work,
People
but
do that.
I know, and that was insane to me. And like that was so crazy. Like when I actually like put that into perspective, like when I realized that for some reason, I didn't know why I never really thought about that before, but like that's
You can kind of
insane.
get lost in it.
Yeah, well, yeah, a lot of people just kind of just, and I'm not taking away like anybody who likes doing that, but it's just so like such a mind blowing thing to do. Like it just comparatively to like 20 years ago, if you
Yeah,
were
it
to
is.
like
Yeah,
mention
I was
doing
just
that.
about to say it's such a like if you were to tell someone even 15 years ago that that's what was
The world we live
Even
in
like
is
10 years ago, it's like
what, but
people
like
would just be like, what? Why
why
would
would
anybody
people
do
sit
that?
there and watch other people play video games all day? Why would
Right.
people do that?
That's
But
what big corporations thought of Twitch, and now it's just like,
look at me now, motherfucker.
yeah, it's like one of I think it's like what, probably like the second. It's got to be, Eric. What do you think? Like probably like the second biggest like viewing platform of
What,
like videos, like
Twitch?
next to like YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got to.
I would assume so.
I don't think Twitch will ever surpass
one.
YouTube. They don't seem to be interested in
Maybe like Vimeo or like, but I don't even know anybody that's like, have you seen that new video? And
No.
I've never heard anybody say that. In my life,
oh
to
my
be quite
god,
honest with you.
Twitch doesn't seem interested in like pre-made videos. They're all
it
about
has
live
clips.
content.
It has clips,
Yeah.
but that's about it. And they advertise that on their main thing.
You can upload videos to I could take in a video and upload it to Twitch if I wanted to.
I know you have. I've seen that
Yeah.
already. But
I've
yeah,
been thinking about exploring that a little bit more.
should we call it?
It's up to you guys. I think we talked about everything we wanted to talk about besides like in depth on the YouTube videos. We kind of.
Then
I like
yeah.
the way this one turned out.
Yeah, it was definitely good. I had a good feeling. I had a good feeling about this one for like the past 2 days. I was so excited for it.
Yeah, I was
I don't
pretty
know.
excited
I
for
don't
this
know
one
why.
too, just
I don't know
because
why. I was so excited for it
It's
though.
kind of halfway.
And
It's almost kind of halfway a meeting for us because it's kind of gets us all on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of like, I like topics that I have a lot of like fresh off the dome, like words to say about it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
Mike,
when
we
I do
forgot
it
your
with,
sponsor today.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
so I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for next week.
All right.
I like
Oh,
reading
you
in the
s-
beginning, and it's
you
easier to
suck.
keep it. I'm sorry,
All right.
but nobody said anything in the beginning, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I didn't even
fuck it.
have that. I didn't even have that prepared. All right, guys, that's
Yeah.
gonna do it for today's episode of #TBBTV. You can use that hashtag anywhere you want. You can pretty much find us. I know if I do #TBBTV, it pulls up a lot of my stuff because these guys don't have as much out as I do right now. But soon in the future, use that hashtag. You can pretty much find us wherever you want. We just want to say thanks. Like seriously, we appreciate you guys. How many viewers we got right now? 9. We were at like 12 at one point. We really
Yeah, we were at
appreciate you
12.
guys
Yeah.
for real.
The Discord, Eric, make sure you like specify how big the Discord. Like we want the Discord.
Yeah.
Like
Even at a few followers, we really appreciate you guys' feedback and support. Like seriously, especially you, Tweety. Tweety, you've been for real a rock for us. Appreciate
Yeah.
that. Make sure you guys check us out on all the socials, which include YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, iTunes, and then you can click the respective buttons down below for following or subscribing. All the links to the socials are down below, like I just said. TBB is family, and we hope you guys feel a part of this community we're trying to build. Have a great day. Love you guys.
Yeet.
Peace.